Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today, I'm playing 5 Against the Abyss. No, I'm kidding. 4 Against the Abyss. Just want to see if you're paying attention. 4 Against Darkness, my characters have already leveled up to level 5, so I can move over to this more dangerous type of adventure. In the last video, if you watched it, my Barbarian made it up to level 5. I had enough XP and enough gold to pay what they call the entry fee to join this book. It's basically 1 XP per player or 500 gold per player or any combination, and I paid it. So the game plays pretty much like the 4 Against Darkness. However, it does use D8s for combat and for like spell casting and stuff like that. So an exploding die, just so you know, is a 7 or 8. So if you roll a 7 or 8, I rolled a 7, you get to roll it again and keep adding the results. So let's go ahead and get started. And what I'll do is, as I encounter new rules, I will show you them in the game. If I have to reference them, I've got the rule book right beside me. My wizard starting with 7 spells, cleric starts with 3 bless, 3 heal, and I've got all their stats, and we're ready to go. So the first thing I need to do is roll for the entry room, and I rolled a 3, which is this one where it splits off into corridors. So it goes like this. This goes up 2 and over 1, no, over 2, excuse me, and then up like that, and then over, and then like that. All right, there we go. So three corridors. I'll shade in areas to make it a little easier for you to see. And then I'm going to roll my dice to see what rooms we encounter. All right, so for this, you still roll your standard D6. Green will be the first number, red the second. I rolled a 5-2. So a 5-2, and I'm sorry, I should have told you, I'm going to go to the left. So this one will go up 1, and then it's a square room with a door going like that, or a corridor, and then a door and a door. I did this something wrong. Oh, that's right. There it is. Okay, a door there and a door there. All right, now this is 4 Against the Abyss. So instead of rolling in the 4 Against Darkness for what I find, I will have to use the tables in the back here. I'm going to go a little slow on this first game. I don't have these little mini books for the tables in here, so I'm going to have to make myself sort of a cheat sheet. And it's just like D6. There is an Abyss room content. So you roll 2D6 to see what is in the room. I rolled a 5. You just add them together. A 5 is, if it's a corridor, it's empty. If it's a room, roll on the Abyss special feature. So the Abyss special feature is on page 50. And it is just a D6. It's a 5, repository of secret knowledge. So I'm just going to write special on here. And it says, this room is a library. If you want to spend some time in research here, roll for wandering monsters. At the end of the research, a character automatically gains a clue. Roll a D8. On a 1 or 2, the character also gains 1 madness point. Well, I don't... yeah, this game has madness, so your character can go a little crazy, and there's ways to reduce that madness between games. I really don't want to wait for a wandering monster, so I'm just going to keep going. This is a repository. I guess I could come back here if I want. Before I leave, maybe I'll try it. Secret knowledge. All right, let's go through this north door. Well, let's go through this left door here. That is a corridor. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. 1, 2 will not be a corridor. Well, yeah, it will be. I couldn't remember. It's a 3 high, or 3 going this way, and the door. So 1, 2, 3, and another door. Now, it's a corridor, so you still have to roll to see what it is. So I'll roll. There's a table in the back here. I'll roll it. I rolled a 5. It is a corridor. 5 is empty, so it is empty. And let's go through this door. That is a 3-5, which is a dead end. Okay, so it's going to go down and curve and it's a 3x3 room. I can fit that in here. So it goes down one, and a 3x3 room will look like that. So all this is empty space, or wall, or stone. And we have an empty room. Or do we? Let's see what's in here. Okay, you know what? I do have this. I saved it as a screenshot. So let me see if I can pull it up real quick so I don't have to keep flipping to that page. It is... Where are you? There it is. Okay. Let me put this up here so I can see it. And we roll to see what's in this room. That is an 8. An 8 is minions table. Now the minions in Abyss are a little more powerful than the minions in 4 Against Darkness. And they are on page 52. I roll a d6. I rolled a 4. 4 is d6 flying skulls. 3 flying skulls. So what I'll do is I'll mark them with 3 red dice. 3 flying skulls. They are a level 9. Ooh, wow. Level 9 undead, so my priest will have some advantage there. Normal treasure. Crushing weapons. The priest has a mace. It's +1, but it's also +1 against undead, so it's actually +2. That's nice. Arrows are at -2. If a character rolls a 1 when attacking a skull in melee, the skull catches his weapon in the teeth and flies away, disarming the character. The skull will flee, and the weapon will be found again in the lair of the final boss. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to line up my heroes, and all of them will be in front of a skull except for the wizard. I'll let the wizard be. The barbarian, I call him the barbarian. The warrior will go first, and he attacks. Remember, it's a D8, and he is +5 to his. There are 3 of them, and he's +5 to his attack. I rolled a 3. 3 + 5 is 8, and that is enough to kill his. No, it's not. Hold on. They're level 9, so it's not. I had to beat a 9, so I missed. All right, he's done. The cleric is a plus against undead. I got to remember this. They add their level, their whole level, if I remember right. Clerics against undead attack with their level. So level 5, and remember we got the +1 mace and the +1 weapon. So that is +2, so +7. 4 + 7 is 11, and the cleric does kill the one in front of it. Now, we outnumber the minions. So the rogue will add his level, which is +5. And he has a light weapon, which is +1. So his attack is +6. 1 + 6 is 7, which does not beat 9. So he does not successful. And finally, the wizard. The wizard, since there's 2 left, I am going to cast... the sleep does not work on undead. I knew that. Fireball. Fireball slays a number of creatures equal to the wizard's die roll minus the level of the minions. Let's cast Fireball, because I also have a wand of Fireball. So let me just use one of those. I'll scratch it out. I've got 2 uses. The wand has 2 uses. So the way this works is you roll a D8, you add your level. So I'm adding 5, and whatever the total is, I subtract 9, and that's how many it will kill. Used against minions, it slays a number of creatures equal to the wizard's die roll minus the level of the minions. Okay, the level is 9. 3 + 5 is 8. 8 minus 9 is -1, so it fails. That stinks. Always slay a minimum of 1 creature is always slain. All right, so we slayed 1. All right. Now, does it do morale? I think because it's undead, it will not do it. But if it doesn't say it, I'm going to certainly try. The Abyss minions, Flying Skull. Yeah, so it does do morale. So the way you do it, you roll a d6, and on a 1 to 3, it flees. It does not. So it will attack. I will have it attack my barbarian, which has a defense of 2. Now it's a level 9. So what I have to do is roll my D8, add my defense, which the Warriors' defense is +2, and I need to beat a 9. 8 plus 2 is 10, so it does not hit. The Barbarian steps up and swings. D8 plus attack of 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, and it does defeat the last minion. Now, this game works just like 4 Against Darkness. You get an XP for every minion, but in this game, it's every 5 minion groups you kill that you get an XP roll. Also, when you kill a weird or boss, you get 2 XP rolls, I believe is what it said. I'll double check that. But yeah, you should get 2 per... yeah, you get 2 for slaying a boss, 1 for every 5 with minions. Okay, so yeah, definitely did it. And then it says normal treasure. So I will go to the treasure table, which is on page 51. The treasures here are different than they are in the first book. You roll a d6. I got a 5, which is a filter of fire breathing. This potion renders its drinker immune to dragon fire attacks for the duration of one encounter. In addition, the drinker may breathe fire once, automatically inflicting 2 wounds to a boss or weird, or automatically killing 2 minion or vermin. Fire breathing has no effect on dragons. It may be sold for 80 gold. Filter of fire breathing. All right, I'm probably going to give that to my rogue. Filter of fire breathing, fire breath. And I'll put an R out beside to indicate the rogue has it. Okay, let's see. We have to backtrack. So when I backtrack, I will be putting the warrior and the priest in the rear, so that because when you have a surprise encounter, they attack from the rear. Let's go ahead and roll. You roll a d6, and on a 1, there's a wandering monster. All right, so let's see what the wandering monster is. There is a table for that. Let's find it real quick. The wandering monster table, I believe there is one. Well, that's interesting. Does that mean you just get the old book? Wandering monster. It looks like you do. There is no wandering monster for the... Well, I could be wrong. Hold on. Vermin, abyss. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, it's still roll a d6 on a 1. On a 1, a wandering monster. Roll a d6. It will either be vermin, minions, a weird, or a boss. And you roll on the abyss. So here's what we do. We rolled a 3. 3 is a minion. So you roll again on the abyss minion. Now we are in a corridor, so that means only the first 2 will get to attack. The rogue and the wizard will be in the back. Let's go to the minions again. And we roll a d6. I rolled a 3, which is 2d6 minus 1 dark dwarves. That's 9 minus 1, 8. So that's 2 each. 2 dwarves each. 2 dark dwarves. And these are minions. And the dark dwarves are level 8. And you get 2 treasure rolls. If a sleep spell is cast at a group of dark dwarves, there is a 2 in 6 chance that they are immune. Roll once for all dwarves when a sleep spell is cast. They will all be immune or not. Okay, so let me line up. Oh, no. So the way this works is these are behind. Only the front 2 can attack, or the front 4, excuse me, I guess. So it's kind of like they're bottlenecked. It's really strange how this works in combat in quarters. I've done it wrong in the past, but you know, I usually just do it to have fun. Maybe my dungeons all have a really extra wide corridor. I don't know. So yeah, when you do monsters in a corridor, it is definitely different. Let me see if I can reference it real quick for you, but it doesn't look like I'm finding it.
Want to see more playthrough videos from the Tabletop Engineer? Then join the Tabletop Engineers Gaming Workshop Patreon. For just $2 per month, you'll get access to private games and playthrough videos, as well as early access to videos that appear on the Tabletop Engineer Plays YouTube channel. Games like D100 Space, Bug Hunt, Hero Quest, Core Space, and 5 Parsecs from Home. And more games are on their way like Malatom and 5 Leagues from the Borderlands. Patrons also get access to monthly live chats, crafting videos, mini painting videos, and more. See the video description for more information and a link to sign up.
I'm not going to spend too much time looking. Marching order. Okay, marching order in quarters. A quarter is large enough to allow 2 characters. So a group of 4. Okay, 2 and 2. In a quarter, only characters in the first and second can fight. That's why I had them. They're my best characters. While characters in place 3 and 4 can only cast spells. The same restriction applies to monsters. When you encounter a group of monsters, only 2 of them will be able to attack your front characters. So there'll only be 1 attack against them. So that's kind of helpful to me. All right, let's go ahead and do it. The warrior is +5, and we're doing level 8. And there are 8 of these guys. And by the way, I'm working on printing some name tags up for the various minions and stuff that I can put in here. So just bear with me, and I'll get there. We're not doing life points, and they each get attack. All right, so 6 + 5 is 11, so I managed to kill 1. The cleric is +3 attack. 3 + 3 is 6, which does not beat 8, so she does not hit. Now, each one of them will get an attack. This one will attack the warrior. Level 8, his defense is +2, so we roll this. 7 + 2 is 9, which beats 8, so he's fine. This one is, the cleric is +2 defense. 2 + 2 is 4, which does not beat 8, so the cleric does take a point of damage. So she is down to 8. Barbarian or warrior steps up, and 4 + 5 is 9, which kills the last one, which means this one will move up. And then the cleric rolls, 2 + 3 is 5, does not hit. So this one will attack the barbarian, +2 defense, yeah. 6 + 2 is 8, which ties it, so we're fine. The cleric is +2, 5 + 2 is 7, which does not. She takes another point of damage. I think I'm going to have to cast sleep. My wizard is going to cast a sleep spell. There's a 2 in 6 chance that they are immune. They're immune, so never mind. The barbarian will attack the front one. +5, I rolled 3 + 5 is 8, which does kill one. Let's see. You have to beat defense, meet offense. The cleric is +3. 1 + 3 is 4. She misses. There's no point in doing sleep with the wizard, but I will cast Fireball. So Fireball is a D8 plus level. 8 + 5 is 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. 2, 4, 5, and wipes the rest of them out. I go up to 2 minions, and I get 2 treasure rolls, if I remember right. Let me double check that. 2 treasure rolls, this is nice. Minions on the dwarves are 2 treasure rolls. Okay, so the treasure roll is, where's the treasure? On page 51. The first one is a Parchment of Banishing. Parchment of Banish. Let me read that so I know what it is. Parchment of Banishment. This page from an old holy book can be used as a scroll. Due to its complex language, it can only be used by wizards and clerics. It automatically inflicts 2 wounds to 1 undead or demon creature. Once used, it turns to dust. Okay, I'll give that to the cleric. And let's keep going. All right, so now we have to backtrack into this room. So roll the die. Don't roll a 1. I rolled a 2. Good. No monsters. All right. So once again, they are in standard marching order. I'm going to go through this north door here. I rolled a 3-6, which is a twisty hallway room and then a twisty hallway. And it goes something like, I'll have it go this way. It goes up 2, over. Then it goes down, up, over 2, up 1, over, door, over and down. And then this one goes to a corridor like that with a door. All right, so 2 doors. And we'll shade this in. Like that. Okay, what is in this room? 2d6. It is a 7. A 7 on a room is minions. All right, another minion. So let's go to page 52 and roll a d6 for the minions. That is a 1. 4d6 hairy goblins. 4d6. All right, here we go. Whoop, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9, 10, 13. 13 of these guys. 13 minions. And they are level 6. Easier to kill. Normal treasure. A 1 in 6 chance of a level 10 goblin leader. Level 10, 1 in 6. All right, roll it. There's no goblin leader. All right, let's do it. Let's fight them. All right, so if there are 13, that will be 4. If there's 3 each, so 4 and then 3, 3 and 3. Did I do the math right? 3, 6, 9, 13. Yep, there we go. All right, this would be a good time for my wizard to cast sleep, which I will do. And by the way, I did burn 1 sleep. All right, but let's see. Let's have the wizard go first. Do we want to have the wizard go first? No, let's winnow them down. All right, so the warrior will go +5. 4 + 5 is 9. That will kill 1. The cleric is +3. 3 + 3 is 6, which meets it. He kills 1. And then the rogue, we don't outnumber, so the rogue is just a +0 attack. Misses. And the wizard, let's go ahead and cast sleep. So if you remember, the way sleep works is you just cast it, you add you roll the die and you add your level, and that's how many monsters are put to sleep. So this will be +5. 6 + 5 is 11. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. All gone, and then I kill them in their sleep. All right, another minion. Roll there. And that was not bad. The minions are normal treasure. So I'll roll on the normal treasure chart, which is on page 51. I rolled a 6. Ring of 3 wishes. That sounds really good. Ring of 3 wishes. The ring gives the wearer D3 wishes. Oh, well, it says ring of 3. Okay. Oh, it only gives me 1. Great. It's a ring of D3 wishes. Each wish may be used to do one of the following. Reroll a failed die. Automatically inflict 2 wounds on any monster or kill 2 minions. Create any non-magical treasure or single piece of equipment worth 300 gold or less. 4, cast 1 spell from the basic spell list, not the Abyss spell. Heal all damage and madness on the wearer. Once the wishes have been used, the ring becomes a simple golden ring that can be sold for 3d8 gold. An unused ring may be sold for 200 gold per wish. That's weird. It says once all 3 wishes have been used, but it says this ring gives the wearer D3 wishes. I think it's supposed to be 3 wishes. I think that D is a mistake because the rest of the text is written as if you have 3 wishes. So I'm gonna hold it. If I'm wrong, tell me and I'll scratch it out. Okay, I'm gonna give that, by the way, to the rogue also. So the rogue has the ring. All right, that was a good treasure roll. Let's see, where do we go? This was minions. And I also hit minions in this room. I'll just put an M there to indicate there was minions. And let's go through this north door on this corridor. That is a 4-3. 4-3 is a 3x3 room with a door. Okay, so it goes up. 3x3 and a door right here. Okay, and what is in this room? 5. A 5 on a room is empty. Roll on the special feature. Special feature is on page 50. Sometimes these are good, sometimes these are bad. Puzzle room. No, that's the one. Yeah, oh yeah, puzzle room. The room contains a puzzle box. Its level is D8 plus 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. It's a level 6 puzzle. You may leave it alone or try to solve it. For every failed attempt, the character trying to solve it loses a life or gains a madness. Your choice. Wizards and rogues add their level. If the puzzle is solved, it opens, make a treasure roll. Well, I'll have my wizard try it. The wizard adds their level, so plus 5, and I'm trying to beat 6. 4 plus 5 is 9. It does beat 6, so I get a treasure roll. Nice. And I got another ring of 3 wishes. This is turning out to be a good little run. I'm going to give this one to the warrior. All right. So I'll have to remember that. Okay. Let's keep going. And we'll go through this door. That is a 4-2, which is a quarter that winds. So it's a quarter. It goes up 3, over 2, 1, 2, and up 1, like that. All right, they're in that quarter. What is in that quarter? We roll a d6, or we roll 2d6. That is a 6. A 6 is vermin. All right, I've never fought vermin in the Abyss, so let's see what we got. I hate vermin in the basic game, but I'll bet you these are a little tougher. Roll a d6. That is a 2. D6 plus 2 shrieking fungi. D6 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5, so there are 5 of these. They are level 6. No treasure. Spells are cast at -1 due to this distracting shrieking. The fungi do not attack. They just emit high wailing that will cause wandering monsters to automatically come to the room if they are not all killed within 2 turns. As the characters are busy with the fungi, any wandering monster attracted automatically surprises them. They are immune to sleep, and fireball affects them at -1 for a net -2 due to the wet moss that covers them. That's interesting. I don't know why. Oh, the -2 is because spells are cast at -1. Okay. They just stand and shriek. If you roll up shrieking fungi as wandering, re-roll. All right. So there are 5 of them. I got to kill all 5 of these. So there'll be 2, 1, 1, and 1. Let's wrap this up. The warrior rolls at +5. 8 plus 5 is 13, which is 2 twice 6, so he kills both of his. The priest is +3. 7 plus 3 is 10, kills hers. The rogue outnumbers. He adds his level, +5. 6 plus 5 is 11, which is only going to kill one of them. And the remaining one, the wizard will have to cast... I will cast lightning. Lightning. Let me get to the spells. So it's -1 to cast it. So his level is +5, so I'm adding +4 to this. It says it works like an attack. Add your level against a group of minions. It will kill 1 if it hits. 4 plus 4 is 8, which beats 6, and I do kill the last one. So that was a vermin. I do not get one of these for it. So I'm still at 3. And is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did the puzzle room. So that's it for this video. I am out of time. I try to keep these under 30 minutes. So I'll be back in a week with the next episode of 4 Against the Abyss. This is getting. I'm really kind of scary. I'm invested in my level 5 guys, and I know that these creatures are hard. I know the bosses are tougher. I'm really nervous about this, so we'll see how this goes, and hopefully, I can find a way to get better at this 4 Against Abyss and deal with these monsters. But we'll have to wait until the next episode. All right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again in a week. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.